guys, it's Amber and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. Today I am super excited to be doing a create a sim video inspired by the new cottage living expansion pack for the Sims 4. I have watched the trailer. I was really excited about it. So basically I just want to break down some of the information that we got with the trailer and kind of some of the things that we saw, and then also basically create some cute little cottagecore sims, one of which has a little surprise, just because I was in excited mood for the pack, and you guys know that I love to create sims, so I thought this would be the best way for me to talk about it. So first I wanted to go through some of the official descriptions and key features that were released alongside the trailer. So just to give kind of the overview of what this pack is supposed to be: delight in the quaint charm of the Sims 4 Cottage Living Expansion Pack with animal friends, garden-to-table meals, and a close-knit community. At home, cook with the family using the freshest ingredients, explore the forest to befriend woodland creatures, or forage for food, or head to town to meet the locals. Whether Sims are hugging a cow, making friends or enemies with their chickens, or growing the biggest vegetables around, the countryside is abundant with new experiences and ways to connect with the world around them. So I think kind of going into this, and these things are grouped into categories. The first one is raise or befriend animals. So the cottage cow provides fresh flavored milk for everyone, while chickens lay eggs in the coop. Gather llama wool for crafts, but beware of mischievous foxes. The pesky critters love eggs. In the forest, keep an eye out for wildlife like rabbits, birds, to earn their trust for occasional gifts and help in the garden. So I've already seen on Twitter, the gurus have done a lot of kind of Q&As. So the first thing is that the cows as well as the llamas are going to be attached to those cute little buildings. I'll pop a picture up on the screen that we saw them in the trailer. So they are not going to be free roaming, nor will they take up a spot in the household. The same thing goes for the rabbits, the birds. All of those are just going to be out about in the wild. You can befriend them, give them names, and the more they like you, from what I can tell, it seems like the more they'll come around your house, but they are not going to be available as pets. And then the foxes are not the same foxes that we received with cats and dogs. They are going to be their own separate creature that kind of just walks around, skulks around, and can potentially steal eggs and things like that. So I'm pretty excited about this. I do also really like the idea of having flavored milk from all the different cows, and the fact that it seems like we're going to be able to incorporate that into our game. You'll be able to drink the milk from the cows. The llamas, I know you'll be able to use their wool for embroidery, which looks like it's going to be the new skill for this pack. As well as seeing on Twitter, it seems like you'll be able to use it for knitting as well. So I love counter pack compatibility. I love to see them go back and make these things compatible with packs we've had previously. So I am very excited about that. I wasn't really someone that was looking forward to horses. I didn't like horses that much in The Sims 3. I don't know. I actually kind of always thought they were weird that they were roaming around. So I'm okay with that, but I do know that's something that a lot of people really wanted. But with The Sims 4 being a closed world, I don't know how the utility of horses would have really been. The next category is living off the land. So make cooking and gardening fun for the whole family. New recipes and lot challenges require fresh ingredients for each meal. Whether Sims grow their own produce, visit the village market, or forage in the wild, fresh is best. Up for a challenge? Try growing oversized crops to enter into the competition at the Finchwick Fair. So I'm probably most excited about this particular component of this pack. Seeing the children be able to cook with their parents and engage in that activity. One of the gurus did confirm on Twitter, the children can't cook by themselves, but you can cook in groups and the children will be able to cook with their parents. And I love that. I love family gameplay. You guys know that here. I always play with like families. And so being able to incorporate activities for my kids to do with their parents, I think is even better than just having more activities for kids. They did also tease that there will be more things coming for kids. So I am pretty excited for that, but I love the idea of kind of working with your family. Also, you guys know I'm a huge Rags to Riches player. So living off the land fully and really being able to engage in that, I think is going to be perfect for Rags to Riches with this pack. You know, really creating that garden, getting the animals, letting your sim live completely off of their own land. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Combining this with off the grid, I think it's going to really lend itself towards some really awesome challenges, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun to play. I think it'll add a lot to the game, and I do think I am keeping my fingers crossed that we'll get some pretty in-depth gameplay with this particular pack. Dream Decorator has been a lot of fun to play with, but it is lacking in very gameplay aesthetics. So I think the idea of this pack can really add a lot to that. And then the last thing here is embrace village life. So Hinford on Bagley is a cozy village where everyone knows everyone. So pack a picnic basket and cross-stitch hoop and head down to the Gnome's Arms pub to kick back with the locals after a long day. Earn unique gifts and learn about the town's lore from the neighbors, or participate in Finchwood Fair to show off your most prized cow or chicken. So I was wrong earlier. I said that embroidery would be the new skill, but it is going to be cross-stitch, which I don't really know the difference because I'm uncultured, but either way, it definitely looks like it's a skill that kids can do. And they did mention there is a new skill in this pack, and that we saw a child doing it. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be the new cross stitch skill. I am also so irrationally excited for picnic baskets. I love the idea of my Sims being able to pack up a little basket and go out to a picnic. I've had a lot of Sims, like I wanted to go on like picnic dates, and I just think that's gonna be really cute and really cute for storytelling. The other big thing here is that they use the word lore, the town's lore, and in the words of Plumbella, we're all whores for lore here. So I'm very excited to see what we can learn. Agnes Crumplebottom was featured in the trailer, and according to Sim Gurus on Twitter, the postcard that was released kind of as a sneak peek for this pack was actually not from Agnes, but it was from her cousin Agatha, and she did sign it for both of them. So we have 2 Crumple Bottoms for the price of 1 in this pack, and I'm really excited about that. You know, she's a beloved character. She hasn't been in the games in a while, and so I love seeing them add back in these iconic characters, and I would love to see, and I hope that she has actual good story. It does also seem like you can do like little tasks and things for the villagers. This pack in general gives me very Stardew Valley vibes, which I'm actually really excited for. I'm really hoping someone creates, and if they don't, maybe I'll try to create like a Stardew Valley challenge for this particular pack, just because I think that would be a lot of fun. But I'm really interested to see kind of how they incorporate that. Like, what kind of quest would you be doing for your neighbors, and kind of how would that look? What would that be like? Because we haven't had anything like that in game previously, and I enjoy having new concepts added to the game. Also, kind of one of the big things for this pack in general is that there hasn't ever been, I think, in the franchise, a pack like this. There hasn't been like a farming or like country living pack. I know like Pets in The Sims 3 was very like country-esque, had a kind of country world, but it didn't really introduce quite as many of like these kind of farm animals. So I'm really interested to see kind of how they incorporate that in. And the last thing kind of that I'm showing in this video brings up the kind of surprise. A lot of people, myself including, were really hoping for fairies with this pack. And at the very end of the trailer, they show like this little spiral, and I think some of us still kind of have our hopes up. So I did make this sweet little sim. She is actually a spellcaster, because for now, that is the only way we can really get ourselves some cute little fairies in the game. So I did create a cute little fairy form for her. But I think of all the things that I personally would have liked to see with this pack that I don't think we're gonna get, I think a new occult and fairies is the thing that I'm most missing for this pack. I think they would have fit in really well with the very Cottagecore-esque vibes for this pack. And so that's probably the worst part about it for me, but I would love to hear you guys' opinion. So what are you thinking about this pack? Are you excited? Are you upset because it's over a month away? Are you surprised that they released the pack, this trailer so early? I feel like they don't usually make announcements this far in advance, and I'm wondering if maybe they were worried about leaks, because this pack did not leak at all, so that's pretty impressive. But make sure you guys let me know down below, what do you think about the new pack? Are you excited for for it? Are you still stuck on Dream Decorator? And of course, let me know what you think about my cute little Sims. Do you think they fit the cottage core aesthetic? I have to say I've never really tried it out, but I think they turned out pretty good. So make sure you let me know down below. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you all next time. Bye.